Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, sir. This is Alif Hussain, and I am presenting midterm examination presentation, advertising and promotion. Here is the agenda of your given task, and I am trying my level best to done it. And the first question is, what is integrated marketing communication? We know the integrated marketing communication is a simple concept which it ensures that all focus of communication and messages are carefully linked together. At its most basic level, integrated marketing communications, or IMC, means integrating all the promotional tools so that they work together in harmony. And here are the characteristics of different element of promotional marketing mix. And we see here are advertising, sales promotion, public relation, direct marketing, personal selling, and social media, and so on. Advertising, if we see, advertising is the basic thing that we give it, like a billboard and other stuff, template, and handbook, and such different way we can give advertising to the persons to reach their notice. And others is sales promotion. We can give various types of sales promotion, like a sale, discount offer, and other things to advertise the promotional mix. And public relation, getting public relation is very important for advertising, and by giving this public relation we can do various things. And other thing was direct marketing. Direct marketing is directly selling to the customers, and such is promotional selling. And by promotional selling we can boost up the sale, and this is also the important element of promotional mix. And the last one is social media, and so on. Nowadays social media is very important source to promote any product, because nowadays all people are in attached with the social media, and all time follow up the social media, so it is very easier to reach the target people by this social media. And now targeting and positioning. Market targeting is a process of selecting the target market from the entire market. Target market consists of group or groups of buyers to whom the company wants to satisfy, or for whom product is manufactured. Price it is set. Promotion efforts are made, and distribution network is prepared. And second thing is market positioning. Market positioning refers to the ability to influence consumer perception, competitive advantage, and allow a company to achieve regarding a board of product relative to competitors. The objective of market positioning is to establish the image of identity of a brand. Now we are moving on the next slide, and the next slide is marketing and promotions process model. Here are the given marketing and promotion mix product model, and marketing strategy and analysis, opportunity analysis, competitive analysis, and target marketing. And by this slide we can easily understand all about the marketing promotion process model. And now here are growing importance of IMC. Shift from media advertising to other forms of marketing communication. The shifting the media advertising from forms of marketing communication is very important, and movement away from advertising focused approaches that emphasize mass media. And other was a shift in power from manufacturers to retailers, required growth of database marketing, demands for greater and agency accountability, characteristics in agency compensation, repeat growth of the internet, increasing importance of branding. The reasons of losing clients of an agency. Um, uh, we can see here an agency can lose their clients in various ways, and the most important ways were poor performance of service. If a agency give poor performance of service, that time they can lose their clients. And second thing was unrealistic demand by the client. And if the client demand is unrealistic and unachievable, that time the agency will lose their client. Poor communication. If an agency did not communicate properly with their clients or customers, that time they will definitely lose their clients. And fourth thing was personal changes. If the personnel who take care of the clients will change, that time they can easily lose their clients. And fifth was changes in the client's marketing strategy and changes in policies. If the agency change their policy and their terms and conditions, that time the agency will lose their clients. Now moving to next slide. And the next question was how should a marketer position for his or her products or services. We can see here is described well, that establishing brand credibility by being as honest as possible. Marketers have to show evidence of their brand credibility and expertise using case studies and statistics and award review etc. Have to explain the customer how does his or her product improve the life of the customer. Have to present the uniqueness of their product. The customer should clarify that their product is unique. Customize and segment the target market of different elements of his or her brand to different need. Craft customized and personal message to appeal to each segment. Here are differences between retail and advertising and primary advertising. There are two types of advertising. One is retail advertising and another one is primary advertising. And here are the difference. First I am describing retail advertising. Retail advertising refers to advertising for the retail business. It is link up with the retail business and small business, and it has used also in the tourism and banking industry mostly. This advertising is uses to tourism and banking industry and small industries. In digital marketing, it is controlled via geo marketing and geotagging. And primary advertising is different from retail advertising, and the difference was primary advertising used to the introduction stage of a product or service. That if a product is new to the customers, and that time primary advertising will be introduced, and it usually designed to gain acceptability for a product group rather than a particular brand. It is conducted by an industry group to promote their product or services. And here are considerations before setting up pricing of products. And to setting up pricing of a product is competitors. First we have to look the competitors, and after investigate their price and policy, we will set up a pricing of a product. And that other thing was cost. Firstly we have to count the cost, and after count it and adding the profit percentage and profit margin there. That by that we can pricing of a product. And the third thing was the stage of the market for the product. The stage of the market of the product, if this is unique, that time they can add more profit, or if it is a regular product, that time they have to think it in their mind, the stage of the economy. And also it is important to justify the economical of that stage, the bargaining power of the customers in the target market, and this product launching to which market, and who are the targeted customer, and their bargaining power will decide the pricing of the product. Other elements of the marketing mix, and the other elements of the marketing mix also important. Now we have benefit based segmentation and uses based segmentation. Benefit based segmentation is basically, benefit segmentation is dividing your market based upon the perceived value, benefit, or advantage customers perceive that they receive from a product or service. Use based segmentation, uses based segmentation divides customer into groups based on their actual patterns of agency use, helping their provides and utilities to do better job for meeting actual observed customers and grid needs. And here are the major activities performed by sales promotion agents. Sales and promotion agents are performing these four major activities, and the first activities was research. As I am working on a sales executive, the first thing was research. Research is including the clients, and also we have to research based on the competitors and other things, and competitor pricing strategy and all of other things, creating advertising. And also advertising is a very important work for promotion agents, and they all time advertise their product to sell more and more. Media buying and ad placement. Media buying and ad placement is also important, that promotional agents have to select which and how they have to promote their product, and providing add on services, and they have to provide add on services and many more. Thanks for watching, sir, and I am too much uncomfortable by giving presentation like this way. If I have made any mistake, please forgive me. Thank you so much.